Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining me again. Today's topic is simple but life-changing. We're not going to talk about luck or about waiting for the perfect time. We're going to talk about the one decision that can completely transform your life: taking responsibility for your own growth. Because here's the truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your family, not your boss, not your government, or not your friends. If you want to change your life, you must be the one to do it. And when you realize this, you become unstoppable. Today I'm going to tell you stories, examples, and lessons about personal responsibility. We'll talk about why most people stay stuck, how to escape excuses, and how to create a new version of yourself. Stay with me until the end because there is a powerful lesson waiting for you there. This video is about understanding how your inside feelings really affect your outside life. This message is here to light up that special power inside you. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe and let's start this journey together. Believing in yourself, this is the most important thing in your life. It's not just about thinking happy thoughts, but really knowing deep down that you're strong enough, good enough, and meant for great things. I've seen so many smart people with lots of chances miss out because they didn't believe in themselves. And then I've seen others who started with nothing achieve amazing things just because they never stopped believing they could. Think of it like building a house. Would you build a big house without a strong foundation? No way! Self-belief is that strong base for your life. Without it, even your best ideas and biggest dreams might fall apart when things get hard. But with it, you can build anything. The hard truth is, most people don't fail because of outside problems. They fail because they don't believe in themselves. Not believing in yourself is like having invisible chains that keep you from doing your best, even when you could be doing amazing things. Most people spend years waiting for motivation, waiting for money, waiting for support, or waiting for the right time. But waiting is the biggest trap in life. The right time will never come. Imagine a boy who wanted to start a small online business. He had ideas, he had internet, and he had time. But he kept saying, "I'll start when I have more savings. I'll start when I feel ready." Many years passed, but he never started. Then one day, his friend, who had fewer resources and less knowledge, simply began. He made mistakes, but he kept learning. And guess what? That friend built a business that grew every year. The first boy is still waiting. Waiting is silent death. Life does not reward excuses. It rewards actions. Responsibility may sound heavy, like a burden, but in reality, responsibility is the greatest freedom you can ever have. When you stop blaming others, when you stop waiting, when you stop saying it's not your fault, you finally realize the power is in your own hands. Let me tell you a real story. A young girl grew up in a poor neighborhood. Her father drank, her mother worked as a cleaner, and her relatives laughed at her dreams. She had every excuse to give up. But instead, she said, "My future is my responsibility." She studied every night under a broken streetlight. She taught herself English with old books. She worked part-time jobs to buy her own secondhand laptop. Years later, she became a software engineer in a big city. Nobody saved her. She saved herself. That is the power of responsibility. Excuses may sound good, but they are lies. They are comfortable lies we tell ourselves. People say, "I don't have time." Really? But, as we know, they spend 2 or 3 hours every day scrolling on their phone. People say, "I don't have support." Did they even try alone? People say, "I don't have money." There are free resources everywhere. I once knew a man who said he wanted to become fit. But every week he had an excuse. "I'm too busy this week. My job is stressful. I'll start Monday." But that Monday never came. His health got worse, his energy dropped, his dreams disappeared. Another man with the same busy job woke up 30 minutes earlier each day. He walked, he did push-ups, he improved slowly. In 1 year, he transformed. His family respected him. He respected himself. Excuses give you comfort today, but they will steal your tomorrow. One of the biggest lies in life is that you need to make giant leaps to change. No, small steps repeated daily build the biggest results. A woman wanted to write a book, but she had 2 children, a job, and no time. So she promised herself to write one paragraph every night. Sometimes it took 5 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, but she never skipped. 2 years later, she held her published book in her hands. Imagine if she had waited for more time, that book would never exist. Small steps may look weak, but they are stronger than massive effort once in a while. Growth is painful. Discipline hurts. Sacrifice is uncomfortable. But regret is worse. A young man avoided hard work. He skipped studying, he slept late, he wasted years at parties. 3 years later, his friends had careers, houses, and families. He had nothing but regret. Another young man from the same street made a different choice. He accepted pain. He studied when he was tired, he practiced English when others laughed, he worked extra hours when others relaxed. 2 years later, he was living his dream life. The difference wasn't luck. It was the willingness to endure pain today to avoid regret tomorrow. Motivation is like sugar, sweet but short-lived. Discipline is like a root, strong, deep, and unshakable. A mother wakes up every night to feed her baby. Is she motivated? Of course not. She's exhausted, but she does it because it is her responsibility. That's discipline. Now, apply the same principle to your dreams. Don't wait until you feel motivated. Show up anyway. Motivation will fail you, but discipline will save you. Time is your most valuable resource, but only if you respect it. If you waste it, it will destroy you. If you invest it, it will multiply for you. A man worked at a petrol station. Long hours, little pay. But he had a dream to pass the civil service exam. Every night, after work, no matter how tired, he studied for 2 hours. Every morning before work, he revised for 30 minutes. For 2 years, he lived like this. People laughed at him. But one day, he passed. From petrol pump to government officer. His secret wasn't intelligence, it was respect for time. Everyone talks about dreams. I want to be rich, I want to be successful, I want to be confident. But the world doesn't care what you want. The world only sees what you do. A poor athlete trained barefoot because he had no shoes. He ran until his feet bled, he ate dry bread and salt. He had no coach, no money, or no support, but he woke up every day and ran. 2 years later, he won gold at the national games. People clapped, but they didn't see the blood on his feet. Life does not reward your tears, it rewards your effort. Maybe you come from a family with problems, poverty, brokenness, or struggle. You didn't choose that, but you can choose what you pass on. Responsibility is how you break the chain. You are not responsible for the pain given to you, but you are responsible for not passing it forward. At the end of your life, nobody will talk about your dreams. They will talk about your actions. If you died tomorrow, would people remember your excuses or your actions? Here is the ultimate truth. Your life is your responsibility, not your parents, not your teachers, or not your friends. Just yours. Excuses won't save you. Waiting won't save you. Only action will. You don't need to be the most talented. You don't need to be the richest. You don't need to be the smartest. You just need to take responsibility and show up every day. Small steps build empires. Pain creates strength. Discipline beats motivation. Your consistent actions will shape the life you dream of. Thanks for joining me and watching this video. Take action today, not tomorrow. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now, my dear friends.